from the late 19th century until the post-World War II period, when naval aircraft and anti-ship missiles were not yet popular. Battleships almost dominated the ocean, demonstrating the power of great powers at sea, including America. Among American warships, the USS Texas BB-35 was one of the rare warships that survived the fighting of both world wars before becoming a floating museum. The warship was ordered in June 1910, launched May 18, 1912, and entered service on March 12, 1914. As a former New York-class battleship of the U.S. Navy, USS Texas has earned the allied qualities of a powerful battleship class. BB-35 has a full displacement of 28,367 long tons, length of 175 meters, beam of 29 meters, and a maximum draft of 9 meters. Armor protection reached 12 inches at the belt, 3 inches at the decks, 14 inches at the primary turrets, and 12 inches at the conning tower. Her propulsion system was powered by 14 Babcock and Wilcox coal-fire boilers with oil spray that deliver 28,100 horsepower to fit 2 vertical triple expansion steam engines driving 2 shafts astern. USS Texas could reach a top speed of 21 knots, a range of 7,060 nautical miles at 10 knots. The crew was 1,042 officers and men. In the days of battleships, their weapons were concentrated in large caliber guns. For the USS Texas, she was armed with 10 356mm caliber guns, 21 of 127mm caliber guns, 4 of 47mm caliber guns, 2 of 37mm guns, and 4 533mm submerged torpedo tubes. Soon after her commissioning, Texas saw action in Mexican waters following the Tampico incident and made numerous sorties into the North Sea during World War I. She fired the first American shots of World War I on April 19, 1917, against a German U-boat. She then spent time with the British Grand Fleet until the end of the war in November 1918. She accompanied the American political contingent en route to the Paris Peace Conference that December. During the refit period of 1925 to 1926, Texas was remodeled with torpedo barges, increasing its beams to 32.31 meters and displacing 32,000 long tons. The engine has been modernized with 6 Bureau Express oil-fired boilers, increasing the range to 15,400 nautical miles. Weapon configurations had also been reworked to add a single catapult for the launching and recovery of up to 3 floatplane aircraft carried. When the United States formally entered World War II in 1941, Texas escorted war convoys across the Atlantic and later shared Axis air beaches for the North African campaign and the Normandy landings before being transferred to the Pacific Theater late in 1944 to provide naval gunfire support during the battles of Iwo Jima and Okinawa. Texas was decommissioned in 1948, having earned a total of 5 battle stars for service in World War II, and is now a museum ship near Houston, Texas. In addition to her combat service, Texas also served as a technological testbed during her career, and in this capacity became the first U.S. battleship to mount anti-aircraft guns, the first U.S. ship to control gunfire with directors and range keepers. Among the world's remaining battleships, Texas is notable for being the first U.S. battleship to become a permanent museum ship, the first battleship declared to be a U.S. National Historic Landmark, and is the only remaining World War I era dreadnought battleship. She is also noteworthy for being one of only 8 remaining ships, and the only remaining capital ship to have served in both World Wars. My video about USS Texas BB-35 battleship ends here. Thank you for watching. If you find this video interesting, please give me your thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to support the channel. Goodbye and see you again in the next videos.